The replay right now. So today I'm hopping on to discuss an opportunity for leaders of light. And this was actually a download that I had very recently that was like, why didn't I think of this before? I'm so excited about it. And so what I'm going to be doing is, as you may or may not know, I am doing this 8-week beautiful journey with Starseeds to help them start their spiritual business, to start and launch a spiritual business, right? Like, so many people are so done with a 9-to-5, so ready to get out of that, gifted, really gifted starseeds with these incredible offers that they could be creating for people. And so I'm helping people to, with this program, get out of the 9-to-5, or alternately create a really beautiful side hustle for yourself that's super, super fulfilling and abundant and all the things. And then it's also for people that already have a spiritual business, but they're at the beginning stages and they need more stability, and they're trying to create, even scaling to the next income bracket, create that recurring monthly revenue that feels really stable. So I've talked about all of that before, but here's something that is this beautiful download that just came in a couple of days ago. And it's this unbelievable opportunity that I can't believe that I hadn't thought of before. This is something that I want to actually make a series. And so what I'm going to do is, at the end of the 8 weeks together with so far I have 10 beautiful goddesses inside of the Starseed Business Academy. So I'm going to be doing this with those 10 people and anybody else that's joining before we get started on Thursday. I'm going to be hosting a spiritual summit. Okay, so an online spiritual summit, and it's going to be called Starseed Academy's Leaders of Light. And this is going to give those students that have just spent the last 8 weeks building their business with me, really coming up with like unique, activating offers that really highlight their own soul gifts. And they're going to spend this 8 weeks with me building out these offers, learning how to launch these offers, really learning how to create this really strong and solid business. And then as a celebration for the graduates, I'm going to do this spiritual summit. So again, it's called Starseed Academy's Leaders of Light. And what it's going to do is it's going to showcase the Starseed gifts that are emerging on the planet right now. So I'm so freaking excited about this. So that looks like we're going to do this on Zoom, and we're going to make this free for everybody to come enjoy. And you'll be able to learn so much about what spiritual gifts, what soul gifts, and what starseed gifts are emerging on the planet right now to facilitate humanity's final move into this ascension energy as we get further and further along into the photon belt of light with Gaia and the trajectory that we're on, right into the golden era. And so I have been able to bear witness to these incredible gifts inside of Sovereign Creator Codex. I have a 1-month intensive where I really help my clients to reactivate their Starseed template. And that includes like the gifts and the traits and the characteristics and ultimately the mission that you're here to accomplish. So what Starseed DNA, what Starseed gifts are meant for you to use in this particular timeline and lifetime. And so I've had all kinds of like behind the scenes, first tickets to seeing like all of these incredible starseed gifts that are emerging. And it's like stuff that takes my breath away. Like, oh my goodness, I just working with somebody with divination recently with the ancestors. I can't even, because it's their gift, so I don't want to share it, but I'm just like so blown away by the kinds of things that are coming through for people and activating into people. Pleiadian gifts, Lyran gifts, Arcturian gifts, Syrian gifts, like all the starseed gifts are coming in, and it's stuff you've never heard of before. It's ways of doing things that we've never done them before, and it's just so incredible. So I'm going to be hosting this spiritual summit, and it's going to be Starseed Academy's Leaders of Light. These leaders are going to be my students. Okay, so this round, it's going to be my students from the Starseed Business Academy. And maybe the round after that, I'll be doing one with my Psychic Light students. But what this does is it gives the public, all of you, the spiritual audience in our community, a chance to really see what's happening behind closed doors and a chance to really see what starseed gifts are emerging on the planet right now. And then what it does for my students, alternately, just think about the opportunity that it brings them too. So it's an opportunity for these leaders of light, my students, to be showcased, so that people can find them, right? I'm going to give each one of them 15 minutes where they spend 5 minutes talking about their specialty. What is their soul gift? How does it work? What do they do? What's the process? And then 5 minutes where they'll be talking about how it's changed them. Just to be using that spiritual gift or that starseed gift, how it's actually like change them, because when you're activated into something that powerful, it can't help but change you and most of your life as well. And then the last 5 minutes, they'll be talking about what you can experience from that. What kind of a transformation would a client experience if they came to them and had that soul gift and that spiritual gift? They came into that offer, right? So what an opportunity for people in Starseed Business Academy that are just building their businesses, just solidifying something really powerful like an activating Starseed offer that they really want to stand out from the crowd and that they really want to highlight their soul gifts. What an opportunity then to be able to share that with an audience and say like, this is what makes me so fucking magic. This is my gift. This is what I can do with it. Like, to really just show up in that way, and this is how it's changed me, and this is how it can change you. Like, come on in. And so I really want to give my students this opportunity to be seen, showcase their gifts, call in their dream clients, which are all of you. So you will be seeing this happening so soon, probably in the next 8 weeks, because we're going to do it at the end of the Starseed Business Academy. Now, if you have not signed up yet for the Starseed Business Academy, maybe you're on the fence, then just let this be an incredible bonus that you would get to receive, completely included in that, where you would be invited to take part in this spiritual summit as one of the guest speakers, as one of the specialists, right? As one of the leaders of light, where you come on and you get to showcase your own gifts and talk about how they work and how they can help people and where they came from and how you were activated into them and everything. So I'm so excited for this. And again, it's going to be called Starseed Academy's Leaders of Light, a spiritual summit, all about the starseed gifts that are emerging onto the planet right now. Okay, so that's all that I wanted to come here and say, was just this little announcement. If you have any questions at all about the Starseed Business Academy, it is starting this Thursday, so 2 days. And we are doing 8 weeks to start and launch your spiritual business. And this is for people that are at the beginning stages or in the first 2 years of business. And what this is going to do is it's going to help you to learn. We're going to be learning the pillars of business. So that is, how do you build a community? How do you, we're going to be talking a lot about advanced social media techniques, because they're the front end of your business. And if you don't have your messaging nailed, it doesn't matter how great your website is, nobody's going to see it. So it's going to be all about nailing your messaging and your social media, and who's your dream client, how do you speak to them, and how do you show up. And then the third pillar that we're going to be doing together is how to create this offer that I've been talking about using that special Starseed gift. How do you create a very activating offer around that showcases you, your magic, your power, and your process, and stands out from the millions of people online, right? And then the fourth pillar is going to be, now that you have this beautiful offer, how do you launch it properly? How do you launch something with thought to the fact that you are an empath, likely if you're a starseed, and there are days where you can have lots of energy, and there's days where you're not going to have any energy. And then, so we need to find a way that we can launch that's going to be supportive to you. And then I also like to launch with 50% frequency, 50% strategy, because that's divine feminine and masculine together. When I really learned this, when I really understood on a much more deeper level, really nailed my launching process, this is when things really turned around in my own business. So we're going to be learning all about that. And then the fifth pillar is creating a magnetic funnel. Okay, so that's a little more advanced, but this 8 weeks together is actually going to outline 2 years in business for you. So you do kind of want some advanced stuff near the end about how to create passive income, how to have these automated processes happening behind the scenes that are nurturing clients and selling for you. Takes the pressure off, right? Good. Okay, so if you have any questions about the Starseed Business Academy, we start Thursday, 8 weeks together. It's crazy filled with value. I've jam-packed 10K of value into this, because there's a training library, there's live classes, there's a Telegram Q&A group where I'll be doing lots of channeling, and that's where all the quantum leaps will probably happen. And then there is this incredible community so far of 10 beautiful goddesses that truly are so grounded, so gifted, and ready to use those gifts in service. It's such a nice energy. And so we're going to start Thursday. And then again, the bonus at the end of this, which I haven't even told my students yet. I've only told one person. The bonus that's going to be happening at the end of the 8 weeks together is this really amazing spiritual summit where they get to be showcased. The Starseed Academy's Leaders of Light, where we'll be showcasing each one of these students because it shows everyone the starseed gifts that are emerging on the planet right now, which is so like just miraculous, and I'm sure everyone is curious about and how their gifts work and what their specialty is, and them just really sharing all of that with you all and getting an opportunity to be in the spotlight, which is so perfect after building your 8 weeks of a business, right? Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Actually, just come over to my DMs, and if you have questions about the Starseed Business Academy, I am there to answer them, or about this spiritual summit, I'll be there. And then the other thing that's going on right now that I mentioned earlier, where I'm really helping people actually be activated into their Starseed template, which has the characteristics and the traits and the gifts built in. It's like a blueprint. That is inside a 1-month mentorship. It's a private one-to-one mentorship, and it's called Sovereign Creator Codex. And so if you're not quite ready to build your business yet, then come into the Sovereign Creator Codex for 1 month with me. It will get you ready. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye.